My God. Alright, here we go. Here's the time. Alright, so if any of you don't know, this is medved last mission. This is a spoiler, so if you don't want to spoil, then leave. Don't watch this, please. But yeah. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. I will try and post daily on Hunter Call the Wild videos, but I don't know if it'll really work that much, but we sure will try. But anyway, let's get off in the video. It's the last medved mission. If none of you know, medved is an old map. It is a really cool map to hunt. This is actually a good map for Great One Red Deer, or not Red Deer, my bad. Great One Moose. It's probably the best map you can get for Great One Moose. It does have its ups and downs with animals, but the missions are pretty fun. They give you a bunch of money, and if you want to do the missions and other stuff, comment. I'm doing a gift card giveaway for this game. If you want a gift card, you can. It's for like maps, if you want to get maps or anything like that. So anyway, let's get off right into the video. So right now I just have to find bear tracks. That's my big achievement right now that I have to do, because I'm hunting the final mission bear. Yes, the 9 legendary albino bear. Super rare. Alert. Don't do anything to me, bear. So we just have to look for bear tracks. Search for bear tracks. There's a bear up here, so we're just gonna use these tracks. Huh. And there is a mammoth tusk here, so you can find like mammoth tusks and stuff like that as you go on. So there's another mammoth tusk.
Better you finding this task than the mammoth pirates. Climate change is already a problem around here. When pirates go hydroblasting and dynamiting the permafrost away, they're pouring accelerant on the process.
I'm searching for bear tracks. Give me a second. Here, bear tracks. Unless those aren't it. Great. I'd say like over here, maybe. Let's go over here. Not finding much hot stuff over here. Ain't finding much. I just gotta find bear tracks, male bear tracks. That's all I need. That's all I need. And I believe we just found them. Yes,
there it is. Follow this trail.
And here's
if
the
you're
albino
equipped
bear.
and ready, scout for bear tracks nearby. That wounded reindeer could not have run too far from the spot where it was attacked.
I already said that.
As I suspected, These tracks lead away from Mamontovaya Tundra and toward Pustaya Mountain. In English, you would call it Hollowed Mountain. Pustaya Mountain is a place with bad memories for me. But you don't have time for that sob story now.
Please tell me.
If you're equipped and ready, scout for bear tracks nearby. That wounded reindeer could not have run too far from the spot where it was attacked. As I suspected, these tracks lead away from Mamontovaya Tundra and toward Pustaya Mountain. In English, you would call it Hollowed Mountain. Pustaya Mountain is a place with bad memories for me. But you don't have time for that sob story now.
What is it doing?
If you're equipped and ready, scout for bear tracks nearby. That wounded reindeer could not have run too far from the spot where it was attacked. The temperature has dropped over 10 degrees in the last few hours, and we've got a storm front coming in. You need to get to safety before that happens. Look for a campsite in the area marked on your hunter mate. Get there before the weather turns against you. You can return to this bear hunt when the storm passes.
I already have that outpost. Why can't I go to it? I already have that outpost. Damn. That's literally an outpost. Sucky part is I already have this outpost. That's a very bad storm. So this is the final mission, basically. So this is the annoying part because you have to go back here. And I'm pretty sure you have to come like all the way like over here somewhere where the skull is. You have to like go into that mountain, I think. So it is annoying. I think you have to go in there because it's literally a skull. Bear skull, you know. And if you don't know the story, she might say it if you get to this mission, when you like finish resting and stuff. Okay, so basically she was camping with some friends and she had a shotgun and she shot this bear a bunch of times, or a few times actually, and it's wounded and she wants you to finish it. It's a 9 legendary albino diamond guaranteed bear. If you see more bear tracks that are the exact same weight as this one,
looks like a good place to wait it out. The storm should blow over in about 8 hours. Take that time to rest.
yeah, basically.
Okay,
No.
the storm is over, and we're back to the slightly more tolerable version of sub-zero weather. Before you get back to your bear hunt, Georgi reported a lynx behaving very strangely nearby. wandering in the daytime, exposing its position. Unusual behavior for a strategic, nocturnal predator. Georgi is not the most reliable source for us, but something tells me this is no hoax. Maybe it's another lynx injured by that bear. Maybe it's another anthrax problem.
It's literally where I have to go. So if you can, I can
I'll
see it
mark
from
the
here.
area Georgi reported on the hunter mate. Have a look.
I think this is a 9 legendary, I'm not sure. My friend got a 9 legendary for this one. For this mission, he got a 9, so hopefully we get a 9. It was a sick 9 legendary. So hopefully we get a diamond. But if we don't, that's fine, because we're getting super rare, so it really won't hurt me if I don't get to shoot it. If it's a 9, and if it's not a 9 and I can, then I'm fine. Okay. Pretty cold on musk there. There's a moose. I need a lynx. I don't see a lynx out here, lady. Are you just playing with my finger? There's a level 3. Alright, so this lady's pulling my finger. It doesn't seem like there's a lynx. Oh, it looks all black. So I think that's a melanistic. Indeed, that's a melanistic. To my knowledge, it is. Hopefully there's no more lynx out there. She's calm, but she's warning.
This is the area where the lynx was spotted. See any tracks?
I do see a lynx. Spot the sick lynx.
You've spotted the lynx. Observe it. Take a photo for me. Does it look sick?
Nope. But it is showing out a bunch of warning calls. Even though it's not scared. Is he just like scared of everything? Some of those moves look melanistic. a good spot for moose. That's pretty decent. Level 4 moose. Oh, I hate when I get super close to these. Probably gonna have me end it. Oh, it's not monistic. It might be. How many pictures do I have to take of this thing? It doesn't look sick, but he kind of does, but how many pictures do I have to take? I don't want to spook it. One thing to do, do not.
No sign of injury or rabies. Could be anthrax. Could be something else. The animal is sick. We can't risk an outbreak this close to the Reindeer Herders Festival. Put it down.
Say less. Put you out like a light, baby. Oh, look at the musketeer. Well, we'll be able to see if it's melanistic or not. Nope, that's not. That is pretty cool, though. The albino brown bear. Here we go. I told you I knew it. I literally said, I bet you he's over here.
You need to get back on the bear hunt.
Hi, yes ma'am.
So it's time you understand what you're up against. The locals think that a radioactive mutant lives on Postaya Mountain, but I know what's really up there, and it's my fault. Head to the area marked on the hunter mate, and I'll explain. My previous expedition. You know, they were enthusiasts, not professionals. Passionate amateurs, like Gunther Baden. One day I sent some of them to observe a rare, exotic bear, an albino brown bear. As long as they didn't provoke the animal, what harm could come from documenting its presence? But when the party came back to camp for dinner, they accidentally led the albino right to us. The animal was beyond hungry. It was starving. I put myself between the bear and the team, and I shouted, and I stood my ground, but it kept moving forward. It took one swipe and I was on the ground. I put both buckshot rounds from my shotgun into its chest. Point blank. It howled and ran off. I tried to get up and chase after it, but... Might as well rip this bandage off quickly. So, I can't walk. For now. With a year in physical therapy, maybe I will graduate from chair to crutches. I won't be dancing to Kalinka anytime soon, but at least, with your help, I'll see this expedition completed. Clean up the mess that I made. Anyway, that's why I'm not out there with you. I wish I could be, but... Sorry. This is not a pity party. I think the albino is still alive. I should have had slugs loaded in my shotgun, but I never thought this one would sneak up on us. I would be overjoyed to find out I'm just being paranoid, but to prove it beyond a doubt, you're heading for the albino's den. Be careful, and we'll see what we find. Maybe in this case, my paranoia is justified.
That's pretty cool though. It literally says probably right here. What is it? Right here. That's pretty cool. There's Death Mountain. So it's this, to get the albino bears, the 31st mission. Pretty sure. Probably these are his tracks, the albino's bear. Albino. I call it albino, but she calls it albino. So we have to call it albino.
You've reached Pustaya Mountain.
Dude, I'm
Before you go
shaking right
getting
now.
into trouble,
I am so
I
happy
have an
doing this.
update on the diseased lynx that Anatoly was testing. It wasn't diseased after all. It was poisoned. Based on the chemicals found in the lynx's blood, we are talking pre-war industrial waste. Another ghastly substance unearthed as the permafrost thaws. Thanks to us, the state is assembling a crisis team to clean up the area. But before we go congratulating ourselves with that, you're danger close to the albino's domain, as the Americans say. Do you see tracks? Droppings? Bears only make that sound when they're in pain. Like the pain you might be in if you had 2 rounds of buckshot in your chest. Wonderful discovery. This Bronze Age painting is one of our local Easter eggs. The people who painted these were ancient hunters just like you, but millennia ago, with no guns and no hunter mate. Keep your eyes open for more of this as you explore the taiga. They are rare finds.
I have to restart. I have to redo that because I... can't believe I did that.
You need to get back on the bear hunt. So it's time you understand what you're up against. The locals think that a radioactive mutant lives on Postaya Mountain, but I know what's really up there, and it's my fault. Head to the area marked on the hunt map, and I'll explain. My previous expedition, you know, they were enthusiasts, not professionals. Passionate amateurs, like Gunter. One day I sent some of them to observe a rare, exotic bear, an albino brown bear. As long as they didn't provoke the animal, what harm would come from documenting its presence? But when the party came back to camp for dinner, they accidentally led the albino right to us. The animal was beyond hungry. It was starving. I put myself between the bear and the team, and I shouted, and I stood my ground, but it kept moving forward. It took one swipe, and I was on the ground. I put both buckshot rounds from my shotgun into its chest. Point blank. It howled and ran off. I tried to get up and chase after it, but... Might as well rip this bandage off quickly. So, I can't walk. For now. With a year in physical therapy, maybe I will graduate from chair to crutches. I won't be dancing to Kalinka anytime soon, but at least with your help,
Sorry about that,
I'll
guys.
see this expedition completed. Clean up the mess that I made.
I'm so sorry.
Anyway, that's why I'm not out there with you. I wish I could be, but... Sorry. This is not a pity party. I think the albino is still alive. I should have had slugs loaded in my shotgun, but I never thought this one would sneak up on us. I would be overjoyed to find out I'm just being paranoid, but to prove it beyond a doubt, you're heading for the albino's den. Be careful, and we'll see what we find. Maybe in this case, my paranoia is justified.
Alright, since we had to restart, I'm gonna try to sneak up this time instead of running at it.
reached Pustaya Mountain. Before you go getting into trouble, I have an update on the diseased lynx that Anatoly was testing. It wasn't diseased after all. It was poisoned. Based on the chemicals found in the lynx's blood, we are talking pre-war industrial waste. Another ghastly substance unearthed as the permafrost thaws. Thanks to us, the state is assembling a crisis team to clean up the area. But before we go congratulating ourselves for that, you're danger close to the Albino's domain, as the Americans say. Do you see tracks? Droppings? Bears only make that sound when they're in pain. Like the pain you might be in if you had 2 rounds of buckshot in your chest.
Oh my god. Where do we go? Oh, no matter what, he would have been diamond. So what a way to kill him, though. There at him. Poor dude.
I knew that the albino was still out there. Ever since that day, I felt this chain.
My band of the albino's pain every night, dreaming of my albino. Roaming the wilderness, starving and driven mad by a chest full of buckshot. Such a pain. No wonder he attacked those animals without eating them. Alright, and if any of you want YouTube, this is a locker tour, or locker village tour. So, yeah, diamond red deer, diamond wildebeest, diamond fallow, diamond wildebeest, diamond mule deer, diamond wildebeest, diamond piebald mallard. We have another piebald mallard, and I have no more.
Hello?
Bro, I just got an albino diamond. Bear. It's a diamond albino bear. 'Cause What?
Invite me.
I'm not in a lobby right now.
For the game?
Nah. I'm just looking at my trophy lodge right now. I have a diamond albino brown bear I just got, so I'm putting it in. So. What? Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you want this, we post it on YouTube.